July 2017 and I'm reviewing the Domitec CoolFreeze CFX 40W. Actually it's 38 litres, not 40 litres, but they say it's 40W. In fact, the history of this box, it actually was originally from Electrolux, but Electrolux sold the company and actually it's a Swedish company now called Domitec. And the technology, there's a company called Waco, which is Australian. Electrolux bought Waco, and then this is actually the new design. So the technology in here is the same in the Waco core boxes. So this is the 40 litre, is actually switched on now, and we're actually camping. And the reason we bought this is because with the camp people that we're with, they have a very small fridge. In fact, if you come inside here, excuse the mess, here you see the Chinese fridge of $80, but you can't really get that much in it. So a small ice box, and then with some stuff here. For a family of 4, it's pretty much impossible when you're actually cooking and camping at the same time. So as everybody knows, or everybody should know, that cold air is heavier than warm air, so that's why you actually have the lid on the top here. So if you look inside now, my partner, what we see is that we have a fridge here, which is a single zone, and it has a compressor. And there's 3 types of core boxes. Ones that are actually the passive, and ones which are active. And the active types, they have the one with the compressor, which is this one, which can go down to minus 22 degrees. They have one which is like a piezoelectric, which can go up to a maximum of 30 degrees below the ambient temperature maximum. Typically it's only 17-18 degrees. Or they also have ones that are gas powered, so you put a gas bottle in there. So for us, because we're camping with power, we actually chose this one. And I've seen some other reviews of this. They talk about how long it takes to cool down. Really, it's like no time at all, a matter of 10 minutes. The nice thing about this is that you can actually set your temperature. So let me just close this box for now and I'll come back in again. So you can actually set the temperature to whatever you want. So maybe it's freezing, or you can go down to minus 22 if you want to. I'm actually just setting it at approximately 0. And then once you actually have this set, it will stay. That's the set point now, and it will drop down from 4 degrees down to 0 degrees centigrade. For the guys in America, you can do the calculations. 0 is actually freezing point. You actually have an application as well you can use on your iPhone or your iPad to actually switch this thing on and switch this thing off. I haven't actually used it myself. Here we have the 2 big handles here. This weighs about 17 or 18 kilograms, which is empty. So it's actually quite heavy. But the reason it's heavy is because when you open inside, this part beneath here, where the beer cans are, is the compressor part. So this is where the compressor is, and you can see the fan here. So the heat comes out and the air comes in here. And then this is actually big enough with 40 litres to allow you to actually put the full-size bottles. When I was actually considering buying one, it was either this one or it was actually the 32 litre version. The problem with the 32 litre version, it's not bigger in the sense of width, it's actually lower down, and they say you can get a champagne bottle in there. The problem with a champagne bottle is lower than a typical water bottle, and I don't drink champagne every day. So that's why with this one it's worth going for if you can fit it into your car. We'll actually take it into the car on the other side in a second and show you how you plug it into the power adapter. So if I put this now back into it, before I do that, you actually have a very handy cork here so that you can let the water out. So we've been using it now for about a week. It's actually been perfect. In fact, one of my kids have been using this as a sort of a chair to sit on while she plays on with her iPhone. So you can put the cork back in, and after you drained it and cleaned it, and then put the bottles back in here. So I'd say this holds 38 litres, even though it's classified as 40. And you see it's a perfect size, and it's got a recess in here as well, which allows a little bit extra. And so it's only one temperature zone, but this is actually big enough with another freezer for you to actually use when you go travelling, and it clicks nicely. If you come to the back of this, on this side, you would see here you actually have 2 power sockets. One is for the mains voltage. This is 240 and also 110 volts for the American guys, and also we've got the 12 volt socket here, and actually it's currently working off the mains power adapter. So what I'm going to do is actually ask one of my aides to help me go to the car. So maybe Sydney can help me. So if you can hold this, Sydney, and we'll carry this to the car. Sydney? Oh, sorry. Okay, so what we do is carry now to the car. Okay, so now we're here at the car. This is the BMW 3 Series Touring. What you need to sort of measure up is actually the thing where it fits in. to the car. Here we have the 12 volt adapter, so hopefully you have the same as well. And this is the power cable for the 12 volt adapter that comes with the actual box itself. But you get two power adapters. One is 12 volt, another one is the 240 or the 110 volt if you're in the USA. So this actually fits perfectly with the seats actually up, and this will then plug into here, the box. So it actually plugs in sideways, I believe. CoolFreeze, this is 12 volt ones here. There we go, plugs in this way around. So now we plug it in and then we push it to the side of the car. So you can actually close the car, and I'll close the boot. As you see, it closes nicely, so you need to make sure you measure up. The thing about this car, it's got a recess, so if you can actually look into this, you see it's actually recessed up so it fits nicely. I was rather concerned about the space it actually takes, but you can actually fill it up anyway if you're not actually traveling with any food to put other things into it. But it's absolutely a perfect fit. So why did I choose this one over other ones? The quality is fantastic. It is expensive, it costs around about $800. I paid imported into Switzerland, but has a 2-year guarantee. It's really, equipment in here is European equipment, even though it's got an Australian compressor, so it's high quality. And compared against the other ones, and I spent about 2 weeks comparing the different boxes, this one is actually perfect for any sort of camping trip, and also at home as well. If you have a party, you want to have some beer or whatever, keep things cool, you just put it into the garden with a power extension cable, then you have your own portable freezer outside. So if there's any questions, please put them on the comments. My son will answer them. Amazing Maniac number 9. And I hope you enjoy the reviews. Please give us the thumbs up if you like this one. I don't normally do reviews. This will be probably my first and my last one. And I hope it's been useful for you as well. Thank you.